what's up, everyone, and welcome to the I Don't Like That podcast.
And it's summer, it's beautiful out, and your hair is looking yellower than ever. It's the yellow hair girl, Taya.
Hello, everyone. And you know, someone who is always in peak fashion mode, wearing his I Don't Like That podcast hat.
Tip of the
hat. It's everyone's favorite, and who's running for mayor. It's Bobby Blueberry.
It's West Hollywood's future mayor.
Get 'em, boys.
Get 'em, boys. It's the trolley gassed up and ready to go.
Sorry, guys. We are annoying.
We were out the other night, and the trolleys start at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday nights, and it was 7:56, and we just saw it idle over by pavilions, and I was like, boys, you're gassed up and ready to go.
To make sure everyone gets home safe and to their destination with no problems.
No.
And for free.
And we're gassed up, but not the way you guys use it.
No.
They're actually gassed up.
Gassed up and ready to go. All right.
Why are we like this?
We don't know. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. What'd you get up to this week?
Oh, just meetings and stuff.
And meeting with your constituents?
I was meeting with constituents. Also, now anytime we see anybody we know in West Hollywood, we go, constituents. Just a couple constituents.
Because the vice mayor and the mayor know many people.
Shaking hands and throwing babies. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't know.
But I did see skin babies.
You did.
And I did when it's school's about to start for the kiddos.
Some people are actually first day of school is literally today.
My nieces are this week, and they, it's so cute. It's adorable.
Go back to class.
I just can't believe how I'll go back to school so we can have our places back.
Listen, we're going to Universal Studios once these kidlets are back because we haven't gone in forever. So
did you also see Hollywood Horror Nights?
I know.
Has Obsession. I haven't watched Obsession, have you?
No, not yet.
Maybe we need to have a watch-a-thon.
We have to have a watch-a-thon.
Because they're doing Obsession, everyone's obsessed with it.
Yeah. They're obsessed with Obsession?
So we're going to have to watch it.
And Art the Clown is going to be the host of the trolley?
Art the Clown? Ew, no. How about the American Horror Story clown?
Ew,
what's his name? Jingles, probably?
Jingle Jangle.
Oh, I don't like that. I know it's early and we're not spooky season yet, but you guys.
We're ready.
We're ready.
There's been signs.
The spirit Halloweens are starting to rear their heads.
And there's one that's just popped up
in between our houses. There's one.
In between our houses, and I'm like, we could walk there.
We can walk to the spirit Halloween. It's a dangerous
Our husbands are going to be like, where are they? Oh, they're together at the spirit Halloween.
Check their locations.
Yeah.
They're at the newest spirit Halloween.
Yes.
Just remember, every time a business you love closes, there's a chance for a spirit Halloween to take its place.
And get its wings.
Shouldn't there be one that's year-round?
100%, because Party City is not a thing anymore.
You know which one should be year-round?
The one closest to us.
The one in between our house.
You know what else, though, that they don't have on the West Coast is Spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, they don't.
That's East Coast.
When I was in Paris, there was a Christmas store, and I looked it up, because I was curious. But I also was there in December. But it was year-round.
But there's literally a version of Spirit Halloween that is for Christmas, and they only have them on the East Coast. And I am here to say, as Vice Mayor, I would like to bring the Spirit Christmas here.
Because if there's just one, it's got to be popular.
And it's going to be close by.
There's always, and also movies need Christmas decorations. I always remember we're filming a movie in April, and they're like, we need Christmas stuff. I'm like, well, I have what I have.
And then we can go on Amazon. That's about it.
I guess you can go on Amazon.
But also, I think that the Spirit Halloween might be a free location for Spirit Christmas.
Okay, listen up. A Spirit Halloween. And also, are we going to get a Spirit Halloween movie too? Remember last year we watched that?
We were like, wow.
If you guys have been listening that long, we watched Spirit Halloween movie, and it was...
What a winning piece of cinema.
What a production. What a production. I have some notes. I'd still watch the sequel.
Yeah.
What about you? What did you do this week?
So a lot of kind of the same, but also at the same time, things are moving along with the in-ring return. I will be in Las Vegas. If you are listening to this on Tuesday or Wednesday, I will be in Las Vegas for AEW Dynamite Collision.
Back to school.
And literally going back to school at the Palms. You can find out your ticket information at aewtix.com. But I will not be wrestling. But it is definitely...
Oh, you're not wrestling?
No, it'll definitely be step one of me getting back in the ring, meeting with the medical team, and
You meet your teacher for the year.
Do some rolls. I got to meet my teacher.
You got to meet your teacher for the year. Drop off your school supplies.
Literally.
Then that's something they're doing this. I didn't do that when we were growing up. Now they're like kids, like they get their school supplies and they drop them off before school starts.
No,
baby, we showed up
ready to go.
Day one with the list.
With the pencils and the erasers.
The list we gave our parents the day before.
You know that I did not give them the day before.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it was like, we got to go. We
didn't have emails back then.
We got a boogie.
We got a boogie.
You got a letter in the mail.
You got a letter in the mail that said, these are your school supplies. And I remember when I got my job at 14, a week after I turned 14, I was like, you're working at the grocery store. And then school was coming up, and she's like, oh, you're buying all of your own stuff, by the way.
Your notepads and your binders.
I had to buy everything myself.
Binders and folders.
I'm like, and all you kids in my class had your parents buy them, and I'm sitting there like, fuck you.
Just the bare necessities, literally.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's just been preparing for that and having lots of meetings and getting things going, and things are rolling, and there's so much happening in the next several months that you soon will find out about. But
things will be revealed. We were having meetings, guys. We're talking about you, the listeners.
Yes, honestly, some of it is related to the podcast. So there's lots of really cool things coming up. So we've been kind of working on that. So why don't we get into it?
Let's get into the stuff.
Yes. So listen, I know some of you might really like how we name everything a corner.
How almost everything's Connor's Corner.
Yeah.
But we're streamlining because of our meetings.
Because of our meetings. And also because we need to grow up. And keep things a little bit more streamlined for the listeners, streamlined for the viewers. And hopefully you guys can get on board with this. So we are renaming some of our areas that we will be repeating every week. And starting off strong, Section 1.
Our new Section 1.
What's going on?
What's going on? And I said,
hey, yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's our, and don't worry guys, just before we go further, Connor's Corner it'll be around. It's not going away. It's just going to be organized.
And as of today was the first day of filming for Heated Rivalry 2 officially.
Okay, that we should have started the whole episode with. Did they officially start?
Well, yes, I just want to mention it.
That concludes Connor's Corner. But now we're in, what's going on?
Yeah, we're going into the news, everyone. So a giant 7.4 earthquake hit Colombia this Monday morning. We are shooting on Monday, August 10th, around 7:35 a.m. local time. With the epicenter was around San Jose del Palmar in the northwest, about 149 miles from Bogota. I have been to Bogota. Have you been to Colombia?
No, I've never been to South America.
What?
Central America, yes. But South America is so on my list, and it's just not on David's.
But Bogota was beautiful. Like, we went there and wrestled for like four days in a row. So we were there for almost a week.
David's brother just moved to Bogota, and there's a Four Seasons there. So I'm like, David, we're going to South America.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, the country was hit really hard with this. The government has declared a state of national disaster with 111 confirmed deaths so far.
Oh my God, what?
And 87 injured, with the hardest hit areas being in the city of Pereira. And the quake was also felt by neighboring countries Panama, Ecuador, and Venezuela. Venezuela, you've been through so much.
Oh my God.
You're like, come on.
Oh my God, like this, the end of the world needs to take a nap because it feels like
we are tired.
Oh my
We're
God.
tired. I mean, the videos that have been coming out online about families escaping not only their homes, but also I saw one from like an arena, which looked like, I don't know, a sports arena or something.
Really?
And people are running out and the whole thing is crumbling. And I'm like...
what's the opposite of chills where it's like, not good? Yeah, the heebie-jeebs.
You sent me a video today.
I sent you a video that was like this, very nice, very lush, bougie neighborhood. And this family runs outside. You know what we should have researched before this, like what to do during an earthquake, but you also get mixed signals. Because I've been told, don't run outside, because things can fall on you.
Yes.
But I think that's if you're in a city. But these people were like, wherever, outside, because their houses were falling down.
And this looked like a city, like a street in the hills, right here in Hollywood Hills. These were very expensive, beautiful homes, and they ran out onto the street. And they were like on a hill. You could tell because the houses, like they walked out to the street, but then you could tell that they went down the side and they were just crumbling.
Yeah, the video, because you kind of see what's happening in their house, but they keep going to the house that's next door. And literally large pieces of that house are falling.
Crazy.
And then I saw a video where they're like more in a city and everybody's like on the street kind of holding each other, trying to hold each other's balance, but like it's shaking them all around. Almost like I think of like when there's 3 people in the ring and they're jumping off the ropes, like it's hard to keep your balance. And
did you just do a wrestling reference?
I just did a wrestling.
All right.
But then you saw this, I don't know what you call it. I don't want to say like the Disney Hall in downtown, but kind of like that kind of structure. And
a major structure.
Major structure, and it's cement, and maybe it was a library because one of the walls completely falls down, and you saw shelves of books.
Oh my God.
And people are also running out from that.
Yeah.
So when I saw earlier, when I saw the count earlier today, last I checked, it was 41. But there's no doubt now it's at 111.
Yeah, and I mean, this is just the beginning of them, searching for people. And as we heard with the Venezuelan earthquake, I mean, that one was absolutely devastating because huge residential buildings went down. So, I mean, this is just, as of me doing my research this morning.
Yeah.
Obviously, things are changing as
the numbers will.
Yeah, unfortunately, will go up, and it's really horrible. And obviously, there's already international countries that are coming to help them and bringing them what they need. So we are thinking about you.
Yeah, I just think we saw that singular family home, and that's just one family.
And what was it? What looked at least like a very affluent, well-off family, and you just think those homes were falling.
And I didn't send you the video after. We saw the video from outside. I saw the aftermath where they go back inside, and walls are missing. Their glass is shattered. And where do you go back and sleep in there that night?
Oh yeah, how do you know if it's safe to even be in the building?
Yeah. And I'm sure they're just not. They don't get a lot of earthquakes, so I don't know if they have earthquake codes. We do have earthquake codes here. And your house is over 100 years old.
She's survived some things.
Is this house on rollers though?
That she's
does this rock or does it?
She survived some things. I mean, I don't know, but she's here.
She's here. She survived.
Yeah.
And there's also.
And we're very much at the bottom, and we're not in the hills or anything, but we're in on the ground, flat Earth kind of thing.
Yeah, the Earth is flat. I heard that.
But we're not on a hill or somewhere where there could be runoff or landslides and things like that. Obviously, thank God.
Yeah, your neighborhood feels like it'd be relatively get out of your house safe. Nothing.
Yours as well.
Yeah, I mean I'm in a big 28 thing apartment.
But it's not super high. There's no skyscrapers around us.
We're on the second floor, and that's the top floor.
Yeah, the Spear Halloween might be the tallest building.
Also, we're on the second floor. You think about. If you're on the first floor or below in the garage, how many things can fall down on you?
I don't like that.
Maybe next week we'll come with
some more information.
Or just earthquake survival.
Yeah, and I mean, when we were growing up, it was duck and cover, grab the leg of a table in school and hide under your desk. But then, as time has gone on, especially when I was living in Mexico City and I survived, I lived through several of them. My mom was like, no, you don't go under a table anymore. You go against a
desk or
something, so that if something falls, it kind of creates a triangle of safety.
The triangle of life.
The triangle of safety.
If the ceiling falls, they call it the triangle of life because if you go next to a hard desk and you just crouch next to the desk and get as small as you can, the ceiling could fall. And then if you're listening, I'm trying to explain so you can visualize it, but the ceiling can fall, it'll hit that desk, and then a piece will go over you, but
you're caught in the air that's created a triangle.
Yeah, because that's also, if any of these people survive this stuff, they still have to go through rubble and find survivors and
all those dogs that were trying to find survivors. Oh no, they're back to work.
God,
this whole area of South America is hit really hard. Venezuela, and then this. I loved being in Colombia. I thought it was beautiful. The people were beautiful. The food was great. Everyone was nice. The streets were clean. We were welcomed with open arms. So we're thinking about everyone in Colombia, and hopefully everyone can stay safe out there, and hopefully the world can just kind of take a nap.
Yeah,
Can you take a nap?
I was even thinking an episode idea just for what standalone would be survival, the apocalypse episode. That we would include earthquake, tornado, tsunami,
zombies.
Zombie is a big one because I got ideas and I got canned goods.
Yep, same here. You've seen it.
Yep.
All right. Well, moving on, more in the news. We are in the heat of summer, obviously, and with that comes what? Wildfires. Yeah, the surge has triggered a state of emergency in British Columbia, Canada, which is where I am from, and devastation in the Pacific Northwest of the USA. So think Washington, Oregon State. The Ball Range Fire of Northwest Summerlin, BC. So if you think about where I'm from, which is a very west coast, right, where Vancouver is, if you go inland, halfway into the province, there's the valley, which is where Kelowna, Summerland, Vernon are, which are places where a lot of our wine comes from. So there's
Canadian wine. Okay.
The Kelowna Valley,
We're all
the Okanagan Valley, all around there. So that's kind of like where this is happening. And they've been devastated by fires in the past. So that fire in Summerland, BC doubled in size over the weekend, now covering over 33,000 acres. This has forced over 20,000 residents of the area to be evacuated. And as of right now, there are over 100 active wildfires burning in British Columbia.
Yeah, isn't there
which is very scary.
And isn't there on the other side too, wildfires?
Yeah, that was like a couple, like, I don't know the update on that, but it was happening on the east coast of Canada because New York was getting a lot of the smoke and it was affecting their air quality. And so with that said, south of the border, the NIFC, which is the National Interagency Fire Center in America, is tracking over 94 active wildfires across the country right now, which is heavily concentrated in the Pacific Northwest, which is just south of the province of British Columbia. For my Americans that want to learn some geography, Oregon and Washington have seen over 3 million acres go up in flames. Again. Obviously, this is a cause, air quality concerns, like we were just saying. So everyone has to be really careful. And can you guys not go camping and have a fire? I know that there's rules about all this stuff. I don't know how these ones started, if it was a brush fire, if it was a lightning or what it was. But everyone be really careful because this is August, the heat of August. And these areas are very warm. And when it's the summer, obviously air quality is already very muggy. So everyone, please be careful. Having lived through our fires, do not recommend.
We have to remember that too when we do a survival episode, wildfires.
Yeah.
Because one of my very best friends, one of the first friend I ever made in LA, actually David's ex-girlfriend. Her brother was one of the hotshots, the 19 hotshots in Arizona in 2013 that died.
Oh, wow.
Big story. The Granite Mountain hotshots, that's what their names. And they actually just had a movie. I think Miles Teller was in the movie that came out a couple years. And they invited, it's cute, they invited all the families, the survivors' families to the premiere. But one of my very good friends, her brother was one of the Granite Mountain hotshots that died in Arizona. And it's just like, I'm not going to go into it here, but just her story and their personal stories, and it's just wild. And that's, if you had to pick a natural disaster to be, the least one I'd want to be in would be wildfire.
Yeah, it's very scary. And
very scary.
Especially now having that we went through something like that, I would like to never ever deal with that ever again.
That is just terrifying. I mean, we remember seeing those
no
videos.
Control, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the no control. I mean, a lot of these are no control. Tornado, all of them.
Obviously,
but the fire, it's like, we were seeing those videos.
It's inching and inching, just like a tornado. It's inching towards you, inching towards you.
A tornado is like almost faster. I remember seeing those videos of I think it was a gay couple or something. They took videos of their house in the hills, and the fire is just at their glass doors, and you're just watching it.
Oh, I don't like that.
Slowly come at you.
No.
But also, yes, you guys are. We think of you, and we're our hearts and prayers and thoughts and.
Everyone be safe because it's affecting a lot of people. And this is not just, obviously, in the Pacific Northwest and in British Columbia. It's all over areas of Canada and all over the USA. So please be careful out there, guys.
And then we here in West Hollywood, local news, we just keep having all these water main breaks.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
It's still going on. Sadie Sink Hole is still...
The name of this episode is either The End is Near or Back to School.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on. So here we are, and we are in the We Are Sat section of the podcast, and we're going to be talking about TV and movies and things like that are happening right now. So if you know this, Ryan Murphy's Monster series is back, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait. Monster, the Lizzie Borden story, is returning to Netflix September 17th. I knew I had to talk about this since we missed it on the... announcements on dates of new shows for the fall.
This is the first female one.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And if you don't know a little bit about the Lizzie Borden case, I'll just kind of give you a little rundown. Lizzie Borden will be played by Ella Beatty. Beatty, sorry.
Ella Beatty. It looks like Beatty, but it's the daughter of...
Warren Beatty.
And Annette Bening?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lizzie Borden was an American woman who became central to one of the most famous and sensationalized murder trials in U.S. history. The murders happened August 4th. Oh, August 4th. Literally last week.
Oh my
but
gosh.
In 1892, Lizzie's father, Andrew Borden, and her stepmother, Abby Borden, were brutally hacked to death with an axe in their Fall River, Massachusetts home. Lizzie was arrested and put on trial for the murders. The case captivated the nation due to its gruesome nature and the wealthy status of the family. Obviously, you can stay at the Lizzie Borden house. You know that, right?
I'm going to say it.
We got to go.
I don't like that.
I don't like
That's
it.
not what I was going to say.
And the verdict happened in June of 1893, and a jury acquitted Lizzie of the crimes. No one else was charged. And basically it means that these murders remain unsolved.
So 1892, correct?
Was when it happened, and then 1893 was when the verdict came in.
And where was this?
In Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
Okay, Fall River sounds like a spooky place.
Oh, I also feel like anything on the East Coast always kind of has a little spooky.
Especially like with the word river in it. And like Fall River, it sounds like the name of a show would be called Fall River.
There's leaves falling down off the trees.
Oh, and
people
murder in the lakes. Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, and despite the fact that she was obviously found not guilty, Lizzie was, obviously banished from the land and ostracized from the community. And she still remained in Fall River for the rest of her life.
So she got away with that. Oh, God, she's right behind me, isn't she? Oh, thank God.
No one knows. And she did inherit all the money that was left by her family after their death.
I do love, also this is going to be a period piece.
Yes.
They all kind of, a lot of Ryan Murphy stuff are period piece, but we're going to I don't know, the frontier almost.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting that it happened on August 4th, and we're now on August 10th.
Also, some of those spooky, God, just the East Coast architecture.
And we're going to also this spooky season, dive into, we did the West Coast Killers.
We're doing a sequel to the West Coast Killers.
And there's going to be East Coast Killers.
East Coast Killers.
And there's going to be some witchiness in there.
Victorian houses, practical magic.
We're going to have to definitely talk about Lizzie Borden, but we're going to talk about all sorts of serial killers and spooky things that happen on the East Coast.
Yeah, one of our meetings was about our spooky season episodes.
We need to go to Salem.
Oregon?
Where the witch trials were.
No, I would love that. Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
When I was in Boston, I was like, I landed and I go, excuse me, where's Salem from here? I want to go to Salem. Spooky.
And there's a Salem in North Carolina as well.
There's Salems everywhere. There's a Salem, Oregon.
Well, there's one that we particularly need to
We need to go to Salem, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
The scary one.
Let's go. But if you have...
Oh, they do like a hocus pocus thing.
There's all sorts of things that happen there.
They have a hocus pocus a festival.
It's all witchy all the time.
And it's all the time.
Yeah, but it's specifically, I know the locals are going to be like, get out of here, just like how we are.
Do you think that's like a town that, in my mind, it's just like an eternal fall, like it's always autumn? You know what I'm saying? It's like I can feel apple cider on the streets.
I can feel it in my bones.
Yes.
In my rickety bones.
Literally cider everywhere.
Apple spice, cinnamon smell.
Candy apples. Oh my God, it's spooky.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, we here at the I Don't Like That podcast love the monster series. Obviously, there was Jeffrey Dahmer, the Menendez brothers, and Ed Gein last year. I am very excited to see the first female be portrayed.
Finally, a woman, a female killer getting some love.
So I'm excited for this. September 17th on Netflix, the Lizzie Borden story.
I know you're, I watch a lot of Ryan Murphy stuff. I have not watched the monster series so much. The crime one, yes. But do you have a favorite of at least the three that have aired?
Ed Gein was okay. It was my least favorite. I'll go with I see that for you. In place, third place.
Come on, yours not the Menendez brothers.
Menendez brothers, I think, was my favorite.
Because it was down the street.
And also, I just I had heard about it. Also, I had heard about Ed Gein and Jeffrey Dahmer because I am a true crime freak. Mm-hmm. But I thought the Menendez brothers one for me was interesting because I could literally see where these places were, and in the show, they go to the Pink Dot all the time. And I was like, Pink Dot. There's a Pink Dot close to us. And I was able
That's the same Pink Dot that I remember one of the first time I hung out with you and Jerem.
We went to the Pink Dot.
You guys went to the Pink Dot, and I was like, you guys were clickety clacking, and we weren't quite the coven yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, these two come to Pink Dot a lot. Seemed like it, felt like it.
But yeah, and
now it's in a sinkhole.
Oh, but yeah,
and I told you I only cater for 3 people to this day. Mm-hmm. I quit catering, but I'll still do 3 houses. And last time we talked about this, I realized that the house that I cater at is 4 houses down from the Menendez.
Yeah, and I've driven past it because when Sherry
Is it like elm or alpine, something like that over there?
Yeah, it's like elk or something. I don't know.
It's in the flats.
It's very nice neighborhood. But Sherry, our lovely Gotta Gamble, Sherry Symbolisti, last time she was here, she was like, can we drive past it? So I drove her
So you drove past, yeah.
Past it. And that was like when the Monster series had like just come out. So there were people out front.
Yeah.
And they were renovating the house. And I was like, okay, good. But they had to like block off certain things so you couldn't see the house directly because people were just like, there was too much going on. But yeah, it's not that far.
Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so.
And then the Dahmer one obviously was very well done, and I really love Evan Peters.
And Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like hard for me to say just now. Niecy Nash. Oh, I love Niecy Nash.
Yeah.
I loved her. Scream Queens.
Yes.
Oh, she was Denise Hensfield. The way she said it, that came to me very quickly. Oh my God, I loved it. I heard Scream Queens might come back.
I've heard that too.
Oh, come on, you guys. We would love it.
Love it.
Okay, but speaking of Ryan Murphy.
Yes, guys, we need to talk about another show that has just started with FX and Ryan Murphy. It's the show, The Shards.
The Shards.
Okay, 2 episodes are out.
Yep.
The pilot and the second episode, sorry.
And we've both
And we are locked in.
We are in.
Yeah, John is also into it, and it takes him a lot to watch certain shows with me because he's not really a true crime person. Yep. He's like, okay, I get it.
Yep.
You like this, but he was really locked in. So taking place in 1980, this show follows a group of rich, elite teenagers that are stalked by a serial killer. As we know, the 70s and 80s were a dangerous, crazy time for people of California, with many killers making the state their hunting ground.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and they reference the Manson family in the show. Obviously, at the beginning of every episode, they say, this is not necessarily real, but it is, but like some things have been changed.
Because the 80s also had the Night Stalker?
It had everything.
But the 80s,
they had it all.
They had it all. Jesus.
Yeah. So if you like thrillers, horror, and a look at the rich as fuck Beverly Hills.
I think 90210, but they're all being like watched by a killer.
Yeah, watched by a killer, and they're like in Brentwood more than Beverly Hills because they'd make one reference about Beverly Hills High, and they're like, well, why does he go here? He could have gone to Beverly Hills High.
I know, that would crack me up.
Yeah.
Oh, they live in Westwood. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, Westwood, Brentwood,
God,
whatever.
calm down.
So yeah, like I think it's really cool, and we will discuss it further, when more episodes have come out. So just to kind of go over the cast.
Oh yeah, let's do this because I have something to tell you.
Yeah, so this name is hard to say. Igby Rigney plays Bret Easton Ellis. Bret Easton Ellis is also
the author
of the book.
The Shardz
is a book. And he also wrote
American Psycho. He wrote The Rules of Attraction, which are great movies.
Yes, classics. So, and then we have Kaya Gerber.
Wait, before we go this, Igby Rigney. His birthday, June 6th.
God.
I just saw the other day. I looked him up and I was like, "Who is this?"
Another June baby. Well, he must join the pickles.
June 6th. I was like, but June 6th, but like 2003.
I mean, you were born in 2001, right?
Mm-hmm. So I am 2 years older than Igby Rigney.
That name.
Are we final on that name?
Yeah. It's hard to say.
Are we still playing around with that?
I guess.
All right, so I just couldn't wait to tell you that.
But yes, there's also 2 little Nepos in this.
We got Nepos.
And honestly, they're both doing an excellent job.
And also, this show feels like it's asking for Nepos.
Yes, so it's Kaya Gerber, who
the
plays Suzanne Reynolds, the most 80s name of all things, Cindy Crawford's daughter.
And she looks like it.
And she looks so much like her, it actually freaks me out.
It freaks me out when she's standing there.
Yeah.
But she also, I think she's doing a very good job.
Excellent job. And Homer Gere is playing Robert Malroy.
The son of Richard Gere.
Guys, why does he look like Jack Nicholson?
He doesn't look like Richard at all.
No.
I have questions.
Conspiracy.
Yep.
Questions.
Oh, we might have looked into
some boots on the ground.
Conspiracy.
We'll get rid of the corners, but we'll never get rid of the
There'll still be conspiracy and there'll be boots on the ground. We'll still have our sayings. Don't worry, guys.
Yes, and also, can we talk about the fact that we were just talking about the show and we went out and had some food the other night?
Oh boy, we're at the Abbey.
And
who sits there? Not necessarily the actors, but the Shards.
I literally looked at Bobby and I go, they've been watching the Shards. These men, they must have been early 20s, tall, model-like.
Hair.
Long, blonde, flowy hair. But they had on, like the slacks
And they were smoking cigs.
And they were smoking cigarettes, like a Gucci loafer. One had like the sweater over the shoulders. I go, have they literally been watching the Shardz and dressed like the Shardz? I also have a theory that they're very European. They were giving Europe. Because they were also drinking like rosé at the Abbey.
Okay, I had wine for one day, and all of a sudden I'm the Shardz too now because I was at the Bayou.
But whoever you are, you looked fabulous.
I had wine at the Bayou that same day, and they could not get over me having wine.
I said, "Why are you drinking
wine?" And maybe I was sharding.
You were sharding?
Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds.
All right.
Sharding.
Yeah. So anyways, everyone, go watch the Shardz. It's very fun, and we will talk about it later on in the season.
Yes.
So
maybe we'd have a whole episode, and speaking of a whole episode dedicated to Ryan Murphy.
We can.
That's like
people have very mixed emotions and mixed thoughts.
But he's been giving us spooky, campy
I know.
since Nip Tuck, and it's just, except for like Glee, which is its own kind of horror, everything else is just like this very aesthetic camp horror playground.
Was Pose Ryan Murphy too?
Oh, Pose was also. There's a couple offshoots, of course.
But he's just, I think his stuff is really interesting and I really connect to it.
And stylized, and it's definitely certainly like stamped.
Yeah. So maybe we need to talk about that?
Yeah, because we can also tell the story of when I went to a gala, and my last name was Murphy, and they gave me Ryan Murphy's credentials because they weren't paying attention, and they just gave me his. They're like, table 6, and I was like, David, why are you at table 231 and I'm at table 6?
Because you're Ryan Murphy.
Then we were like, wait, they gave me Ryan Murphy's credentials. And so now I call him Uncle Ryan.
Okay. Well, we'll talk more about Uncle Ryan. So I need to talk about one other show that I've been watching. Is anybody else watching the Netflix series Let's Marry Harry?
Nope.
I really have no words. And no, I have not finished the series, even though I think it's all there. This follows Harry Jowsey, Australian reality TV bad boy, as he searches for a wife, best known for his appearances in Too Hot to Handle, Perfect Match, and Dancing with the Stars. This time we see 20 women competing to marry this giant man-child.
Oh boy. What was the very first one? The one that made him famous.
I think it was Too Hot to Handle.
That sounds right. I could never watched. But, yeah.
So with the help of his ex-girlfriend and 2 besties, we see him take these women on dates, challenges, and through emotional torture. One example of that is making out with everyone, right? Telling one girl he loves them and then taking it back the next day and kicking her off the show. Sorry, spoiler alert. Not before, making out with another girl right after he had said that it is the epitome of a show that we literally were talking about how these dating shows are crazy and cringe. But I do feel like they're getting even worse. I feel like it's getting so worse. It's annoying, it's upsetting, and I'm really struggling to get through it because I actually think that Harry, when I saw him on Dancing with the Stars, he grew on me. I follow him on social media. He has a podcast. He's quite funny. But it's just, I can't get through it.
Yeah, now he's grown like a bad...
It's bad. It's bad. And he's saying I'm trying to find a wife. I'm trying to find a wife. But I'm nothing about this kid. And I think he's 28 now. He's not 21 anymore.
Yeah.
It's giving he's looking for a wife.
He's certainly made that 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, it's lasting. But yeah, so if you want to see it and torture yourself like me, head over to Netflix and give it a watch. But yeah, this might be the only thing I'm ever going to say about the show because it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
But one of my other shows, guys, Love Island. The Islanders were spotted this past weekend at Universal Studios Hollywood. Some online claiming that they're filming a new show while standing in front of the new Fast and the Furious roller coaster, but they were filming content for the reunion, which was just filmed. Red carpet pics show us all the finalists, the cast of girls and boys, starting the carpet for what is sure to be an interesting night of TV. I love a reunion. And because they kind of gave them time between the finale of the show to the reunion, it's going to have been a month and a half. I think it's going to be really interesting, and it's going to air on August 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. So I will be watching that.
You know what? And that's something we haven't, not to go off topic, because we could still allow ourselves to do that, but the new Fast and the Furious ride and all the complaints of everybody who lives around it. Have you seen all that?
Is it loud?
It's not that they actually built the roller coaster because it's on top of almost a part of Universal Studios.
It's on the side of the cliff, basically.
But it's also Universal Studios is connected to
the studios.
The studios. So they built the roller coaster to be very quiet.
Yes,
and not shaky.
Because I also remember when I was my first time going on the tram ride, and they were talking about how, there are no really big roller coasters in the Hollywood Universal Studios because of the fact that the studios are directly connected to the park. Whereas in Florida, there's like a million different roller coasters. That's crazy that there's how are they going to film anything?
Here's the problem. It's not that they made the roller coaster quiet. The roller coaster itself is not loud. They built it, engineered it so that it wasn't going to...
It's humans.
It's humans screaming. And it's not just the studios that are affected by it. It's the neighbors. Because it's not like Disney. It's not like an offset of it is in a neighborhood. It's so crazy how actually part of a neighborhood Universal
and I remember and I think I told you about this, like when we were looking to move, we went to look at one house that basically was across the freeway, like up in the hills, facing Universal Studios. So you could see the Harry Potter castle, Hogwarts, you could see the Minion, and you could see the whole fireworks at night. Like there are people that live like on the park, basically.
And all the neighbors are like, they just hear screams every 3 minutes. I
don't like that. Especially those neighborhoods are not cheap, guys.
No, they're not.
No.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, now we're going into the group chat, everyone, and we are talking everything celebrity, pop culture. And there is a subject that we missed a couple weeks ago, and I cannot believe that we missed it. It's the Met Gala.
We did miss the Met Gala.
We were a week late, but we are talking about this because the Met Gala has officially named its theme for 2027. We never talked about it.
We didn't.
Mm-hmm. So this year, we'll honor the work of John Galliano, officially named, John Galliano Horizons. It will take place Monday, May 3rd. Write it down. Give me a second to write it down. 2027, with Galliano being only the third living designer in history to receive a solo monograph exhibition at the Met.
Huh. Karl Lagerfeld was one?
He was deceased.
Oh, but living.
Living.
Sometimes.
Yes.
You got to listen.
Yeah. The Met has stated, because obviously John Galliano has had a very tumultuous past and has said some things that are not correct. The Met has stated that it will not shy away from the designer's troubled past, his racist and anti-Semitic comments from 2010-2011, public rants that ended up getting him ultimately fired from Dior. The exhibit is said to explore artistic achievement alongside ethical accountability. I am very much looking forward to this, and I'm curious as to how they're going to navigate this. This incredibly talented artist and designer, as well as an extremely troubled career, comeback, and ownership of his mistakes. So I am very curious. I know that the celebrities will be wearing the most incredible designs because John Galliano had absolutely gorgeous clothes. And is a very talented person and human, but
if somebody, I just have to live in a world where if someone's sorry or learns from the mistakes, I can't judge somebody on their worst day. Mm-hmm. And if they've come back around, like that's the point of people who are lost in the sauce. Anti-Semitism is terrible, but if you said it 15 years ago and you have since come around and apologized and done the work. Mm-hmm. We have to allow forgiveness, and I have to look more into this before I'm not saying him. I'm just saying in general, if people really are sorry and prove it.
And we'll have more information on it. Obviously, like John Galliano, some of his early work was absolutely fantastical and magical. He even made himself part of the show. He was always coming for his applause at the end. Mm-hmm. After the final girl came out in her wedding dress or whatever the most crazy thing, and he always was part almost of the show because he would wear his own designs and make this really creative, dramatic, campy appearance. But he did some pretty good and said some pretty horrible things. And so it's going to be interesting to see how they navigate it. And
but he's sorry, apparently? Yes. Okay, I'm going to look more into that.
Yeah,
because I want that.
And also I'm happy that the Met is acknowledging that he has done these things and they're not trying to glaze over something. Obviously, this has negatively affected a lot of people. This is someone that a lot of people looked up to and still do. And racist comments and things like that are absolutely unacceptable. So, we're going to look into it and see what happens. And, I really want to go to the Met at some point. I've never been.
I'm writing it down right now. You'd like to go to the Met. You've never been?
No.
Oh, wait, have you never been to the actual Met Museum?
No.
Oh, not the gala, but the museum. Oh, my God. Well, I think I must have talked about this years ago whenever on a pod. But I went to the camp exhibit when camp was...
Yes, you did talk about it.
And it was so fucking...
incredible.
Cool. I mean, yes, the whole Met was amazing, and it all the stuff you can see all the time. But that's the Met Gala every year that's kind of a changing exhibit in correspondence to the gala.
Yeah. So I would love to go see it. Maybe we go after the Met Gala.
Maybe we go because it is cool to see everything and then to see what they did that year.
And we love a play. We love a musical.
We love a play. We have a musical. There's surprises coming on the.
All right. Here's some more celebrity news. Cardi B. We love Cardi B here on the pod. Cardi B has made history once again, becoming the first female rapper to earn 4 diamond certified singles from the Record Industry Association of America, the RIAA, with WAP officially crossing the threshold of 10 million units sold in the USA.
Of all the songs.
So the other songs, if you're curious, because I was, were Bodak Yellow, 13 times platinum.
Bodak Yellow?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I Like It, 11 times platinum. Girls Like You, 10 times platinum. And WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, 10 times platinum.
Love her too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, when you said Bodak Yellow, in my head was Black and Yellow, that song by Wiz Khalifa.
No, different song.
Which I will just say, that song I'll never understand. And maybe it's not for me to understand.
I remember when that song came out, and we loved that song.
Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow.
I think it's sports related, is it?
I don't know. And
we'll have to look it up. Write it down. Write it in the notes.
If it's not sports related, somebody else.
We will come back to the group chat next week and have some answers for you.
Okay.
All right. So moving on, guys, we are caught in the net. We are talking TikTok. We are talking the internet. We are talking what is going on. And listen, we discussed if we were going to acknowledge this or not.
Yeah, and we're just.
So I'm going to let you kind of.
We're not going to say much. We're just tipping our toes, because the whole thing with Perez Hilton, internet celebrity blogger, and one of the first. Responsible for many people's rises and falls across fame. We're just going to acknowledge that it happened, and I don't know, I feel icky even talking anything about it, but hurting himself live on TikTok, or TikTok live, however you want to say it. And just, I have lots of thoughts about it, but I don't want to give him any more attention than he's already getting.
Yeah,
because he doesn't deserve that.
I also feel like, obviously he's having a mental health crisis. Or
is it a stunt? I'm sorry.
It's pretty awful no matter how you look at it. I'm just glad his kids were not there when this was going on. So yeah, I hope that he's finding the help that he needs, and that's all we're going to say about it.
Well, I'll just say that I'm not going to talk about him, I'm talking about the actual situation, how dangerous it is to go do something like that and get attention from it, which is why I don't want to talk about it, because I don't want younger, more people who are easily be influenced to think that's a good way to get attention.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't want to talk about it, because I don't want to support that action getting any more attention than it is.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened. It's just blah, 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 blah. That's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just go misspell your Twitters and people grammar you and get your attention however these ways, but don't hurt yourself.
Don't hurt yourself.
No.
Get the help you need.
Seek help, yeah. And check in on your friends.
Yeah, check in on your friends. Yeah. Some people, you never know what's going on behind closed doors. Obviously, we never want to see anybody hurt themselves, no matter what our personal opinions of them are. But that is kind of all we are going to say, and we hope you get help.
All right, next we have to talk about
the billboard.
The man on the billboard.
There was a guy in the billboard on Sunset near the Chateau Marmont in promotion of the movie The Last House.
Yes, The Last House, which is a movie that came out on Netflix on the 7th of August, starring
Greta Lee and Wagner Moura.
Yes, and we love both of them. So effing talented. And the movie's kind of about, at least the premise, I haven't watched it yet, but the preview is, and we'll watch this.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody kind of gets trapped in their own houses, and they like literally can't even break the glass, and they're like stuck
in there.
And it's like a very survival theme. But this billboard, again, in between our houses, close to our new Spirit Halloween area. There's a man that's been in this billboard.
Yeah, so we drove past it, you guys.
We drove past it.
And we saw the man.
We saw the man in the billboard.
We saw him, and there's obviously been videos popping up all week about people seeing him in there, wondering what is going on. And let me tell you, we saw him in the flesh, and he was there, and there was a lot of cameras and a lot of people standing out front. We were just in a car driving past in an Uber or whatever, but there was everyone trying to get a sneak peek.
We've seen publicity. We saw the Tilda Swinton doing but it was like an art exhibit where she's sleeping in a glass thing at like a museum. But this is like the first time we've ever seen, maybe first time ever, a billboard for a movie or a show with a living person inside the billboard.
It's very cool. It's quite the stunt.
And we posted
he's no longer there. You've confirmed this.
He is no longer there. He's gone. He's gone.
And isn't there like plants that have taken over the inside?
Now plants have taken over, so it's probably something to do with the movie. But plants have now, like, the plants are up the window on the inside and all around the billboard.
Ooh, so Audrey too?
Yeah, Audrey too. Oh my God, that'd be a good one for a billboard for that. But we posted it, that we saw it.
And we had people from all over the world messaging us back from our story.
And the biggest thing, a couple people wrote to me, where does he go to the bathroom?
There's got to be like a little outhouse in there.
I don't know. And I wrote, I don't know. I don't know. My first thought wasn't, where's he pooping? Where's he pooping?
Oh my God, he's got a bucket.
He's pooping. I don't know. Does he have a bucket? And you know what? It's just like, that's just not where my mind goes. No. I'm just like, my thought is, does he have a phone? Or is he just reading up there? He's just kind of sitting in the window.
I saw some clip of a girl, like, and obviously she had like photoshopped this a little bit. But
Didn't you say AC? Somebody said, does he have an AC?
No, that wasn't me, but she had a whiteboard and she was writing messages and then he was responding with a whiteboard.
Oh, it was because really also I think that's in the movie. And it's just like not one family. It's every house. Nobody can leave their houses.
Yeah, so we have not seen the movie. We have not looked at spoilers, but we did see the viral billboard.
We saw the man.
Or what was a man.
That's 2 viral billboards I've seen. I saw the Beyonce one that traveled all the way across. I think it traveled Route 66.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
And I saw that one, and now I've seen the man.
The man in the billboard.
What viral billboard will I see next?
Nobody knows. Anyways, it is our favorite time on the episode where we are doing our I Like That's and our I Don't Like That's of the week.
Yep.
What's your I Like That?
I have it written down, and we just talked so much about it. I like the Shardz. That's what I wrote down. I like it. And we're only 2 episodes in, but I really like it.
I'm really into it.
I'm into it. It's fun.
Yeah.
That's my I Like That of the week.
And my I Like That of the week would be the fact that Spirit Halloween is within walking distance of my home.
Oh, God. No, you can't beat that.
Can't beat it.
That could be up for best I Like That of the year. We should have at the end of the year.
Listen, we haven't even done our Nepo Awards yet. So.
No, but at the end of the year, we should have our top 10 I Don't Like That.
Something on your face, and I'm just going to fix it. Sorry, everyone.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
That's what true friends do. They fix.
Okay, so now everyone's favorite part.
Ooh.
I Don't Like That.
What is it? I don't like that.
You want to go first?
All right. I don't like natural deodorant. Like, what is it doing? And sometimes, like,
come on, Carpe.
Come on, what?
I don't know, Carpe, isn't that one?
Carpe? I don't know.
Carpe.
I just remember back in the days
that
baby, there was.
First of all, I agree.
Yes, no, like we do not need natural. This is why science exists, and I don't care if you think that there is whatever in it. You are living in a community with other people, and if you don't use deodorant, we don't all need to.
We don't need to.
You could do it at your own home. You can be naturalita in your own home.
Isn't there a link though to breast cancer? But I think they like taking that stuff out, like aluminum.
Aluminum, yeah. There's like this has been going on for many, many years. Listen, I'm just telling you what I don't like. I don't like natural deodorant. You still sweat. You still smell. And the one that I've used when I was a teenager, I remember like my mom buying one, and it was like a little cube that was wrapped in like this tissue paper, and you had to just like. What? We're not doing that.
Would do it with a stick? No.
Put it on with a stick. Ugh.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Ew, I have the visual of it. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, buy the deodorant, everyone.
I know they say like it could cause cancer, but sometimes like cancer's worth it.
No, it's never worth it. But guys, also those were things that were probably going on in the 90s. We are in 2026, and I'm sure that they have come up with alternatives that are better for you.
Not a natural deodorant, but alternative, but the other ones. Okay, I don't like marathons. You're closing down the streets, and you're all running for what?
Running for the hills.
Why you run what, 26 miles?
It's a lot.
6 is already too much. Like, and you want to do 26
those people that do those like mega ones, or those mega triathlons where they like have to like swim 200 miles. I don't know.
Babe,
I don't know.
You can't even get me to skip. You can't even get me to hop over to the end of a street when the light's turning red. I'm not running a marathon.
No, think about your joints. And it's always on cement. Like, it's not going on a trail run.
Both are awful. Both are awful. Marathons.
You know what I could be convinced to do though? Like one of those mud runs. Have you seen those?
I'll do a mud run.
I Don't Like That podcast doing a mud run.
Yep. I love it.
Gotta do Into it.
Yep.
Ren Fair, mud run. Priorities.
Yep. Okay. We got.
All right.
Your turn.
I don't like pigs in a blanket.
What?
Awful. I don't like it. I like I can eat a hot dog, but I want it with relish, and I want it on a toasted bun, and I want to be watching sports or something. I don't know. Or sitting by my pool eating a hot dog. Why is it wrapped in pastry? Did you ever have like hot dogs wrapped in pancakes, or is that a Canadian thing?
No. Also, this is our first fight. I love pigs in a blanket.
Was it only pastry for you, or was it pancake?
It was usually pastry.
Okay, because like in Canada, I remember like the Denny's, they had pigs in a blanket, and it was in a pancake.
Fucking love pigs in a blanket.
No.
Love it.
No, I don't like it. I want it in a bun. I don't want it to be wrapped in anything weird. Like, it freaks me out.
I don't know about a pancake, but love pigs in a blanket. It makes me want one real bad. It makes me want a hot dog and a pastry real bad.
Ew. Okay, your turn.
I don't like that we have to drink so much water. I just want to pee. I have to pee after that.
That is the thing. I've only found something a more efficient way of hydration. I know there's like the hydration packs and stuff that you can add to your water, but I feel like when I really try to drink the amount of water that you're supposed to drink,
you're almost drowning yourself.
I'm almost drowning myself, but also I'm in the bathroom 65 times.
100%.
Once you gotta pee. Break the seal, you're done.
Okay.
Don't like it.
I'm glad you agree on that one.
No.
I don't like that we have to drink too much water.
I don't like that. Okay. I don't like, and listen, I've brought this up a couple times, but now I'm getting real descriptive. I don't like it when food influencers, right, the mukbang people, nod their heads like this to the rhythm of their chewing the food while they're looking into the camera. It really grosses me out.
Garbage.
There's one influencer, and I am sorry I don't know their name on TikTok or
Comfy with Carrie. We don't like her.
On Instagram, but his shtick is like mukbanging, but like, I also just don't like that word. Is eating all like the spiciest things in the world. Apparently he can't feel spice. So he's like, 10 ghost peppers. And he's like eating them going,
he's going to die.
And I go, how's your butt?
Oh my God, where does he go to the bathroom?
In the billboard? Go for it.
All right. I don't like cargo shorts or cargo pants. Why?
I think this might be our second fight.
Why so many pockets?
Listen, but it's not about the pockets. I don't actually use the pockets. It's more about style. Cargo shorts, no.
Come on, Polly Pockets.
That's giving safari.
Yeah.
A cargo short is different than a short, but it's giving a safari. It's going on a safari, an excursion.
So you're okay with cargo pants, which I could live with, but cargo shorts is wild.
It's an out. It's gone. No, it's giving safari. It's giving hiking trip. It's giving her a little pair of hiking boots and some wool socks.
It's giving Jumanji.
It's giving Jumanji.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. I'm not into it.
If you're in Jumanji, you can have cargo shorts. Otherwise,
out.
Out.
All right, my last one.
And then I have one more.
I don't like when people wear flip-flops on airplanes or short shorts, like a pair of tiny little spandex shorts. I love a pair of tiny little spandex shorts because it's hot here. But you do not wear flip-flops or tiny shorts on a plane. That means your bare feet are at some point going to end up touching the floor of the plane, which is freaking disgusting, or that your skin of your legs near your butt and everything is touching the seat.
When I'm on a plane, I might as well be in a hazmat suit. I
am completely covered.
Completely covered.
Completely covered. I like that. I do not like that. I look at girls and their skin is touching, or boys, or theys or thems, with their skin on the chair, and I'm concerned. I'm concerned about safety, and also you're sweating on the seat, and that's uncomfortable. I don't, no. Flip-flops, then you're going through security. Ooh. I'm going on a rant now. But then you're going through security, and your feet, your naked-ass feet are just...
When I see some, do not touch me. When I see somebody going through airport security, of course, I'm over in the TSA line. I'm not looking at them. I'm looking at them as like they're animals in a zoo. When somebody has,
my God.
when someone's in bare feet going through airport security, I might as well be at the zoo.
Like, you can wear a slide if you're wearing a sock. You gotta wear a sock.
It's like also funny. Like I'll say, if you are wearing socks, like you could even go to the bathroom on a plane without putting your shoes back on. Just like no skin touching anything.
No,
that's wild. Except for your arms. I mean, that's fine. But I
have the air blasting, and I've created a cocoon, a nest in the window.
So just bare feet and bare ass on that seat.
I don't like that.
All right.
Go for it.
Last one. Oh, which one do I do?
He's got
between the two. Okay. I'm going to do this one because it's very personal.
Oh.
And it happened to me today. I don't like it when someone's taking up multiple machines at the gym. This guy today, there's one thing about somebody going back and forth on a machine. Mm-hmm. First of all, I don't think you get to claim one. If someone gets it, they get it.
Yeah.
You can't just mark it.
Like they're doing like a circuit and they're trying to take over multiple machines.
But you don't get to do that. Two people can switch between two.
Yes, that's like you have your little workout partner.
That's legal. But a guy today, and I kid you not, I'm doing legs over here. He went from this machine to that machine to a third machine.
Is he wiping them down in between? Or doing anything?
No, he was just he was doing like a circuit of 3, but he was leaving his mark. And, the gym, it's not like there's 10 of these machines. There's only one.
Yeah, and also...
So he's taking up the machines.
Our gym can get really busy.
Yeah,
Guys.
And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like...
You're seething.
I'm seething and I'm like, Bobby, let it go. Let it go. But then it just made me work out harder.
Because you're pissed.
So I appreciated that. But also, sir...
Don't do that.
You can go on a circuit of 3, but you can't claim all 3.
No. I like to be able to do my things in a row.
Also, 2 of the machines were 2 of the more, the leg thing where you go, a leg extension.
Yeah.
That's one of the most popular machines at the gym.
Yeah, you can't just claim it for yourself.
And
what, was he getting mad at people for stepping in?
Nobody did because he left his basically pissed all over everything.
Oh, like leaving a towel or leaving
a towel and his phone and his water at different ones.
Yeah, no.
It was like he left like a rope to find himself.
Kind of like a trail.
A trail.
A snail trail.
And I was like, these are three of the most popular machines, and you are hogging them.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nope.
Rules to live by, everyone. And with that said, we hope you guys have a wonderful week.
Yes, you guys, I just love how we always end every episode on this note. Being so angry.
But yes, this has been the I Don't Like That podcast, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, I will.
Watch the Shardz.
Bye.
You can listen to new episodes and old episodes of the I Don't Like That podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio.